pretty sure all you guys heard the phrase that the world's gonna die multiple times, but it hasn't happened yet. Based on my research and my recent understanding for global warming, I gained an interest in not only what global warming is, but what changes are being made as well. Global warming is a big problem in today's society, and we all know it's getting really bad. And that's why today I'm going to talk about what it is and what changes are being made across the world. So what is global warming? According to the article Inside Global Warming, it's written that global warming is an observed overall statistical increase in average temperature of Earth's atmosphere and oceans in recent years. So it's basically like a long-term increase of our temperatures, but like at a slow pace. According to the same article, Earth's surface temperature has risen by about 1 degree Fahrenheit in the last century, and with an increase in population, is bound to increase the temperature increase even more. And without control, it could get really bad in a couple of years. Also, we're gonna talk about the causes, but over here I chose these two photos. You can really see what global warming is on the first photo. The world is really burning up because of the increase in temperature. And on the bottom, I don't know why it's cut out, but it shows how global warming works with the sun rays going inside the Earth's atmosphere, and it's getting trapped in the atmosphere, causing the increase in temperature. And now I'm going to talk about what causes global warming. According to the article Carbon Dioxide Thermometer and Causes of Global Warming, it mentions there are two main candidates: observable variations of the behavior of the sun and hypothetical greenhouse effect of man-made additions of carbon dioxide in the air. Although it does mention it's hypothetical, the man-made carbon is one of the leading problems of why we have global warming. Excess amount of CO2 that's trapped in the air is the reason global warming is occurring, because the heat gets trapped in the CO2, which stays in the atmosphere, which causes the temperature to increase. And another big cause of global warming is burning fossil fuels, which you can see on every day by driving gas vehicles. But although there's many effects or many causes of global warming, the world is taking change. According to the article, Should We Ban Unconventional Oil Extractions? It states that the European Union estimates that oil sands lead to 22% more emissions than conventional oil. The European Union is very concerned by the potential climate and environmental impacts, and has considered introducing a tax on imported unconventional oil in order to discourage its production. With the tax that's getting proposed on the imports of oil, it would benefit the climate even more, because it would decrease the incentive to transport oil, which would decrease the amount of oil that's being drilled, which would decrease the amount of CO2 getting trapped in the air. With the decrease in CO2 and it getting trapped in the air, it would benefit the climate immensely. Some examples of unconventional gases are high oil, natural gas, and oil. Also, according to the article, a failure to acknowledge or end climate change, it mentions that science shows the most important step the nation must take to address global warming and prevent catastrophic impacts is a massive and rapid reduction of our use of fossil fuels. If we reduce our fossil fuels, it would immensely impact the world, because fossil fuels is a leading factor of global warming. If you decrease it, it would decrease the amount of CO2 that's getting emitted into the air. A chance in reducing fossil fuels will emit less carbon, and it will be a lot better for us. The European tax will also reduce less carbon in the air, because it would decrease the amount of oil that's getting imported, and it will cost even more expensive, which would decrease the incentive to transport oil. Also, one of the bigger reasons of global warming is the driving gas cars. Gas cars lead to the immense amount of CO2, especially because of the gas it consumes. In the article, In the article, it mentions that the amount of electric vehicles are being widened, and there are more electric vehicles that are being made. With that, it will benefit the world, because more electric cars on the streets would decrease the amount of gas on the streets. In conclusion, global warming is a serious problem in the world, but changes are being made. So if somebody tells you that the world's gonna burn up soon, don't worry because the changes are being made. Thank you.